Well, I think the amendment which has now been approved is an extremely positive step, not just for us as the station, but for all of the stakeholders. I'm not going to read chapter and verse, but the key element is it calls upon the Board of Radio Manx Limited to develop a sustainable operational and funding plan for Manx Radio to be submitted to its shareholders for the Tynwald October board meeting. That gives us the opportunity to, in large measure, to take charge of our own destiny, to point out the art of the possible, what may have to change. There are, for example, the TT would be a significant issue in terms of what is public service broadcasting, but where the money pot sits. So I believe that, and it's a realistic time frame, we now have the definitive decision of the court, and it's giving us that mandate to work together up to the Tynwald meeting in October.
It was pointed out, of course, during the debate that relationships between Manx Radio and Treasury have not been good.
I think the way I would put it is a rhetorical question. There used to be a trust responsible for Manx Radio. That was disbanded some considerable time ago. We are now a company, properly constituted company, with a shareholder. Anything that is government hold that involves shares means Treasury. Rhetorical question, not a critical one. Is that the right structure? Because in effect, even from a relative lay perspective, you're asking Treasury as a ministry, on the one hand, to act in the best interests of the company of which they are the shareholder, and you're also asking them to control the big purse strings. And maybe there needs to be some blue water there.
Well, one new broom coming in is a new managing director at Manx Radio.
Yes, indeed. I'm delighted that post this week's Tynwald, we've now been able, today in fact, to publicly announce the gentleman that's going to join us is Mr. Chris Scully. He has a career of plus 25 years in British Forces broadcasting, quite geographically diverse, from the Falkland Islands to Cyprus to Germany and so on. And in a way, the good fit is, first of all, relative size of operations. Secondly, who the audience and the accountability is with, and what the skills are over and above running a broadcast station of being able to manage external relationships and so forth, and having an awareness. So he will join the team in April.
And he's already got the inbox full. Number one topic, a strategy.
Yeah. But again, for me, life is about chapters. Some of them are very good. Some of them are definitely not so good, but that isn't the point. The point is, recognise that a chapter has come to an end, turn the page, don't look back, look forward. And I think this amendment gives us absolutely a legitimate and positive opportunity to plan for the future.